The 5 players you must pick for SuperCoach NBL. The starting 5 is the heart of basketball, and in SuperCoach NBL, choosing the ultimate first 5 players is key to building a winning squad. Striking the right balance between scoring and spending is crucial for setting your team up to compete for bragging rights and prize money. Remember, in SuperCoach NBL, 50% of your bench players' points count toward your overall score, making it essential to get the balance just right. Not sure where to begin? Start with these 5 players, and you should be on your way to SuperCoach NBL success. Bryce Cotton, Perth Wildcats. Are you willing to put your money where your mouth is? Cotton has been the best player in the NBL and the top SuperCoach scorer for years. But he comes at a cost. The Wildcats star averaged 36.8 SuperCoach points last season, racking up a point for every minute he was on the court. As one of only 2 players priced above $400,000, Cotton will eat up a lot of your budget but will give SuperCoaches confidence of big score returns week in and week out. Jack White, Melbourne United. White comes in dirt cheap after 2 years overseas, snapping up an NBA title in Denver in the process. Despite his freakish athleticism and obvious skill, White has never been in a situation like he lands in back at Melbourne United with the chance to truly spread his wings on both ends of the floor. United will be Chris Goulding's team until he retires, but Jack might emerge as the man anointed as the legendary sharpshooter's successor. Could be the steal of SuperCoach NBL 25. Xavier Cooks, Sydney Kings. The last time he was at the Kings, Cooks won the league MVP and the grand final MVP on the way to leading Sydney to back-to-back titles. Cooks returns to the Harbour City after a stint with the Washington Wizards in the NBA and Chiba Jets Funabashi in Japan. The Kings forward is a high-level contributor in almost every scoring category, is the highest-paid player in NBL history and has the added chip on his shoulder of perhaps proving his coach wrong after being snubbed by Brian Goorjian on the Boomers Olympic squad. Has one of the highest scoring ceilings in the game. Lachlan Alrick, Illawarra Hawks. An early favourite for most improved player, Alrick is still just 20 years old, but comes off a rookie season where he showed flashes of dominance in a playoff team. He franked those maiden NBL efforts with a dominant season in the NZNBL where he claimed the Kiwi League's MVP and led Canterbury all the way to the league title. Add the departure of superstar Gary Clark and Albrick's budget price and you have a kid ready to explode for the Hawks and for SuperCoaches. Jackson Marcoy, Cairns Taipans. Nailing your bottom price players is vital in SuperCoach. The South Sudanese Paris Olympian looms as the pick of the uber cheapies with Marcoy set to find a backup role in Cairns. The $58,500 starting price means the former Sydney King basically only needs to step on the floor to rise in price. Marcoy played sparingly in Paris, but he was part of the history-making South Sudan team that won its first game in Olympic competition when they knocked over Puerto Rico. The 24-year-old has recovered from a ruptured ACL and will get ample opportunity to show he belongs in the NBL. Asterisk, play the game any NBL fan can win. Start your team today at supercoach.com.au/NBL. SuperCoach is free to play. The top scorer each round wins $500 cash, doubled to $1,000 for subscribers.